Let's call this workout number 2, even though I've been working out for a while. You can see the sun coming up in the background. Yeah, yesterday was pretty brutal. We only got a temperature of 103. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, but yeah, I did the workout in the morning. I got all that done. I got the channel optimized back this morning, fully optimized, even though I didn't realize I started the channel back in 2015. Holy crap, it's been 10 years. But it's okay, and it's okay. Like I said, it's been pretty fun. Kind of walking back, like I'm looking at this food I'm eating, then I'm looking at the food that I'm eating right now. I'm like, holy shnikes, no wonder I'm fat. It's okay though. It's okay. So anyway, I'm gonna do this quick walk. And then my plan for today is to do some core exercises. Like I said, my back got fused together a couple years ago to a car accident. And I worked in an office job where, believe it or not, I still walked every day. But when you constantly sit all day long on a computer, it does weaken your core. So it's one of those things, that's one of the goals that I want to do, is to rebuild my core so it's stronger, healthier, and I can walk longer. I used to walk up to like 5 miles a day at one point. Not a problem. Now I'm struggling to do 2, but it's okay. Life happens. There's injuries. You gotta learn how to be forgiving to your body and then move forward. And that's pretty much what this process is for me. And like I said, this just kind of must be mostly blogging, but that's okay. But see you guys at the gym. Alright, so I'm back from my walk today, and this is pretty much what I'm planning to do today. Basic core stuff. So single leg lift, then I'm going to do double leg lift, crunches, Superman, reverse crunch, and then plank, both base and side. I'm going to try to do sides. It's very difficult, but I have to do modified version of side. So let's get going. So for this, alright, so lay down flat. Pull your head behind your head, and again, this is just for me, one leg at a time. 1, 2, and if you can, hold it in midair. That will work out your lower body. 5, 6, 7. All right, so I for the most part started with kind of the warm-up, doing just one leg at a time and touching the ground. When I prevent them from hitting the ground, it engaged the lower part of my core. And again, the objective for this for me is to re-straighten the core around my body. So that's part 1. So, however, I am still having difficulties because I have nothing stable to hold on to. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some weights at the top so that way I have something to hold on to. So let's try this again. Same thing, this time something heavy to hold on to. Quick break. 10 more. So with that, I was able to stabilize it a little bit more. I need to find something where I can just hold on, but like I said, right now I'm just kind of modifying as I go. But that works at the lower half of my core. So I got one more set to go, and then I'm gonna switch to both legs up. So for this set, I'm gonna do both legs raised. However, I need to have something heavy to hold my upper core since I don't have like a wall or something to hold on to. So I'm gonna have like a press up while lifting my legs, and that's gonna engage my core again. All right, again, so this is stuff that works for me. I modify it so that way I can get something and start building my way back up to where I was. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, so gotta make sure my weights don't go down. Anyway, so that makes it a little bit stable for me. I need to put my bracelets on. I forgot to put them on. That should make it more stable, but I got 2 more sets to go, and I'm gonna make you guys watch all that boring stuff. But I'll pop back in when I have the next set to do. Okay, so for this part, I'm gonna be doing crunches. I gotta do a modified because I said I gotta spine this fuse, so I gotta use the mat. So I'm gonna start with just body first, and then I'm gonna move up with having a 10-pound medicine ball added to it. I tend to start light first, see how my body's feeling first, and then move up. And I don't give a lot of fitness, how do you say, advice, because I'm not a trained professional. But that's one of the things I do tell my friends when they're starting: listen to your body. Just listen to your body. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be crunches modified. Gonna lay flat. So that's 10. This time around, it was good. It's too easy. And we're gonna add the slam ball. It's only 10-pounder, so nothing too crazy. Okay, so not too bad, but I still got 1 more set to go, so let's take care of that. This next part, these are called Supermans, and Superman pretty much helps you work out the lower back of your core, not the front half of your core. And again, I do these for me. This is per my understanding, and I'm trying to straighten my core all the way around. So I'm gonna do Supermans. So the way this works, again, you need fancy, anything fancy. Just find a comfortable spot, lay flat, okay, and then up, and hold it for 3 seconds. You should feel that right here. You're gonna look like a fucking fish, but that's okay. 2. All right. And the way that I start that, I do flat down, 1, 2 as my hold, and then I flat back down. By the time I get to the 3rd rep, I do flat down, 1, 2, 3, 4, if I'm able to 5, and then back down. But that's something I'm gonna have to work up to that point. So let me finish these next 2 sets, and then we'll hop out to the next set that I'm doing. That was a lot of fun. All right, so for this next round, I'm gonna be doing something that is called reverse crunches. So my interpretation of reverse crunches. Pretty much you lay down flat, and then you lift your legs up. So it's kind of like when you have like the stand where you're hanging and then you lift your legs up, but this is a much easier version if you don't have the upper strength set up yet. I also try to alternate with a weighted ball, but that's just for my benefit. So, but again, if you don't make it difficult on yourself, you're not working out. And as you can see, I'm sweating up a storm. So I'm pretty much filming, pausing, doing my workout, 30-second pause, doing my workout, because you want to keep your heart rate up. So that's pretty much what it's been taught to me, and that's pretty much how I keep it. So go ahead and get this going. Right here. Start your feet floating. Next, we have the ball. Let me see if I can do it with the ball. This one gets tricky. Maybe I'm not there yet. Nope, I'm not there yet. My body is set, so I feel the pain right here. So my body says no. Listen to your body. So let's go ahead and do just body. That done. Now we're gonna do plank. So you'll be modified. So there's the normal plank, and then there's modified plank. And like I said, I have an injury in my back, so I can't do the heavy plank. I can do it, I'll just be paying for it later. So I'm gonna show you what I do to do the modified planks, just to kind of get me started until I can get the weight down. So I tend to always have a pad. Again, I have really bad wrist. So go right here, go ahead and pull down, and hold it. Try to hold this for 30 seconds if you can. Now, if that's too easy, what I like to do is I start with that, and then I go ahead and then I try to do an actual plank. Make sure my feet are apart so that way I have support. And I go up. I try to hold it for at least 10 seconds to get me started. Now, the tricky part is make sure that you are holding your core. You're tightening that core as you're doing that. All right. Then there's side planks, which sucks butt. So I tend to do modified because again, my spine is flexed together. So what I tend to do, I have this from my elbow, start on my side, and put my leg, then I go up, and I try to hold it. You can see I'm struggling. The struggle bus is real. Then I try to hold it for at least 10 seconds. And I try to do it in the other direction. Okay, elbows up, go down, leg cross, go up. It's like watching a train wreck. It's okay, you gotta start somewhere, right? I'm 40 and I'm feeling it. Okay, so with that, now that I caught my breath and put my oxygen machine on, which I have asthma, so that's a real thing anyway. But anyway, so right here, I didn't do too bad. Leg lifts, single for each side. Did 3 sets. Double, what you saw me with the weighted. I did 3 sets. Crunches first with no weight, body weight. I start with body weight first to measure out my body, and then with weight. Worked out pretty good. I like the challenge, but I can't rush it. And then reverse crunches, not too bad. I couldn't do the weights like I wanted to, but next time, so I'll put an arrow indicating next time. And then plank, I managed to do 1 mod, 1 side. Again, I've gained a lot of weight and I have my spine fused, so I gotta start with baby steps. So keep that in mind when you're doing some of these exercises. If you're going to a trainer, ask them if you can do a mod. That doesn't excuse you for not trying to do it, but start at one point and then work your way up to that. So as you can see, I started with a mod and then I was able to hold an actual plank for 10 seconds. And it doesn't seem a lot. I think my best was like a minute, which is a great way to slow down time. But I have to start somewhere. Okay, so that's pretty much where I'm at. But anyway, guys, this is pretty much my workout for the day. It's nothing too crazy, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.